Hello students, we are starting here lesson number 5, that is fundamental unit of life. Students, you will know that the fundamental unit of life means cell. Okay, again definition of cell is the basic unit of life. Okay, it is the definition for the cell. Already you have studied cell and cell characteristic structures in lower standards, but we have to deal with detailed characteristics or organelles in this lesson. Okay, when we consider the history of the cell, Robert Hooke scientists first see the structure of cork. Cork means here it is a substance which comes from the bark of the tree. Okay, it is a thin slice of cork which is taken by the Robert Hooke. When he observed this cork under his self-designed microscope, this structure is resembled with structure of honeycomb, which consists of little compartments. Okay, in 1665, he observed this cork through his self-designed microscope. When we consider the Robert Hooke, he called these boxes as the cells. What he called? These boxes as the cells means this term first used by the Robert Hooke. The cell means little room. The cell is the Latin word which has the meaning as the little room. When we consider this research in biology, it is very small and significant incident. But again, it is having the very important in the history of science, because before that, cell and compartments, these are not known by the scientist or biologist. Okay, when we consider this research, it is very first time that someone observed these living things. These are appear to be a separate units, means as we consider cell is the basic unit, it is the first time discovered by the Robert Hooke. He told that living things appear to consist of separate units. When we consider the use of the word cell, today we also use the word cell in the biology. Okay, these to describe these subunits till day in the biology. म्हणजे आजपर्यंत सुद्धा आपण सेल हाच वर्ड वापरतो ह्या युनिट्सना एक्सप्लेन करण्यासाठी. ओके, वी विल स्टडी द सेल स्ट्रक्चर थ्रू वन ॲक्टिव्हिटी. When we consider what are the living organisms made up of, I have told you that living organisms are made up of basically cell structure. We have to prove that. Then you have to do one activity here. Take a small piece from the onion bulb. You have to cut the onion bulb. Through the use of forceps, you can peel off the skin, that is the epidermis, and the concave side from the inner layer of onion. Means you have to take off peel. म्हणजे काय करायचं आहे, कांदा सोलायचा आहे, त्याच्या आतल्या साईडला तुम्हाला एक व्हाईट कलर ट्रान्सपरंट पील मिळेल. ओके, दॅट इज इनर लेअर ऑफ ओनियन. The layer you have to put immediately in the watch glass containing water. Why water should be used here? That pill should not getting dry. Okay, when it becomes dry, we cannot see the cell structures inside that, or cannot getting fold. Then you have to take the glass slide, put a drop of water on it, then transfer the small piece of pill into the slide. Okay, from the watch glass. Okay, then make sure that the pill is perfectly flat on the slide. Put a drop of safran in solution to this slide and cover by a cover slip. You have to observe this slide under low power microscope and again then high powers of microscope. When we consider the low power microscope, high power microscope, these are the objective lenses. जसं कॅमेरामध्ये आपल्याला हाय मॅग्निफिकेशन, लो मॅग्निफिकेशन, जर रिसेंटली मोबाईल असेल तर 3 ते 4 कॅमेरे आपल्याला दिलेले असतात, तसंच इथं वेगवेगळे मॅग्निफिकेशनचे लेन्सेस असतात. हे आहे कोर्स ॲडजस्टमेंट, फाईन ॲडजस्टमेंट. यू हॅव टू ॲडजस्ट द मायक्रोस्कोप विथ द कोर्स ॲडजस्टमेंट. आणि जर क्लिअरिटी दिसत नसेल तर हा फाईन ॲडजस्टमेंटचा स्क्रू मूव्ह करायचा असतो. टीचर विल टीच यू इन द लॅबोरेटरी हाऊ टू यूज दिस कंपाऊंड मायक्रोस्कोप. When you observe this slide under the microscope, you will see all the basic units or structures are similar look like. Okay, that is we called as these are the basic units, that is cells which are present in the onion cell. Okay, when we consider these characteristics, we have to revise again. Okay, when we consider the history of the cell, Robert Hooke firstly observed that in the cork means it is a thin slice of cork. When we consider the cork, it is the substance which comes from the bark of a tree, which is the resemble structure of the honeycomb, which consists of many little compartments. After that, in 1665 he designed a self microscope. मीन्स त्या काळी मायक्रोस्कोप डेव्हलप झाले नव्हते, त्याने स्वतःचा मायक्रोस्कोप डेव्हलप केला आणि त्याच्यामध्ये त्यानं हे कॉर्क ऑब्झर्व केलेलं आहे. रॉबर्ट हुक कॉल्ड दिस बॉक्सेस ॲज द सेल. देन दिस सेल is the Latin word which has the meaning that is the little rooms. When we consider this research, it is very small but significant incident in the history of science, because before that cell